Liverpool Football Club are playing 4D chess. What we're seeing right now is a football club putting another football club into a very difficult corner. And I'm talking about Liverpool and Newcastle United. Newcastle United are set to put their second bid in for French striker Ekitike. Now, Liverpool also want Ekitike, but their dream target is Alexander Isak. Now, according to reports, Newcastle United's contract proposal to Alexander Isak goes as high as £200,000. Liverpool, according to their FFP charts, according to all the data, can go beyond £300,000 a week, which still wouldn't touch Virgil van Dijk's or Mohamed Salah's contracts, which are the top earners of Liverpool Football Club. This scenario, this current situation between Liverpool and Newcastle for two strikers, it's going to get very, very, very interesting. Mark my words on that. You're seeing two clubs, and Liverpool right now are the sharks. They smell blood in the ocean. Newcastle United are still in a position of strength. I still believe they have every chance of holding on to Alexander Isak. But can they offer as much money as Liverpool? Do they have as much chance of winning major honours as Liverpool? Is Alexander Isak seeing Florian Wirtz, Salah, Gravenberch, McAllister, Van Dijk, all of these world-class players? And don't get me wrong, Newcastle have shown ambition. Elanga and Hugo Ekitike for nearly £130 million, and they're not slowing down there. They are doing everything they can, but is it enough? We're going to talk about it in this video. Make sure you go down, drop a like on the video if you haven't already. We're steamrolling our way towards 65,000 subscribers. We're 170 away, guys. If you haven't already, please go down, hit that subscribe button. Let me know your thoughts. Some of the videos have hit well over 1,000 likes, which is just absolutely insanity. I think the Chelsea video earlier hit is already on like 900. 5 videos out of the last 6 of it, well over 1,000 likes. But I want to start with David Ornstein's tweet. Now, I don't think Ornstein actually gets the respect. I'm not going to lie. He 99.9% of the time is absolutely bang on. Romano is a bit of a storyteller, tells you how this person's feeling, tells you how that person's feeling. He's very, very good, Romano, and he's still the best out there. But Ornstein just like, bang, out of nowhere, this is what's happening. This is the honest truth, etc., etc. Liverpool contact Frankfurt over a possible move for Hugo Ekitike. Liverpool working on a 23-year-old Frankfurt forward, having also approached Newcastle United for Alexander Isak. Newcastle want to keep the 25-year-old plus Ekitike interest ongoing. Now, Liverpool Football Club, for me, will sign one of Alexander Isak or Hugo Ekitike. I'll start with Newcastle United's perspective. If they sign Hugo Ekitike, I believe personally, if Liverpool go in with 130 million bid, which is what's being reported, plus add-ons, Alexander Isak's head's going to be turned. I don't care how big Newcastle think they are, and they are a very big football club. £130 million plus add-ons is an extortionate amount of money that Newcastle could do exactly what Liverpool did with Coutinho and then go and reinvest. They could go and get a striker, maybe a Benjamin Sesko, maybe a Dusan Vlahovic, and then bring in another forward who can guarantee 20 goals a season. Newcastle United with £140 million could say get Leao and Vlahovic. They might not individually be as good as Alexander Isak. From a risk perspective, they probably would contribute the same amount of goal contributions. Now, if Newcastle United are offering a new contract to Alexander Isak, which is being reported that it is, they can only, according to their PSR charts and according to all the data and on all the reports, they can only go as high as £200,000 a week. We know Liverpool have money to spend. It looks like Luis Diaz is going to be leaving. It looks like Morton, Elliott, Federico Chiesa, and Darwin Núñez could all leave this window. Their wage bill is going to shrink a little bit. Liverpool Football Club, in my opinion, can offer 250 as a minimum. With huge bonuses, they don't always offer the highest wages, but their bonus structure for winning the Premier League, getting top 4, getting Champions League semi-final, reaching cup finals is massive. And that's why Liverpool Football Club are one of the best run football clubs in the world. When it comes to selling players, when it comes to managing players, when it comes to pretty much everything that a football club does, they are right up there. They managed to get something like 30 million for Ryan Brewster. Like, where is he now, by the way? So I think Liverpool Football Club will sign either Ekitike or an Alexander Isak. Now, what Newcastle don't want is to miss out on Ekitike and then have an unhappy Alexander Isak. Now, that is what they do not want to happen. Now, Florian Plettenberg is very, very reliable when it comes to German news. Pretty much the best out there, has come out and said 10 minutes ago, Liverpool FC have reached out to Frankfurt in the last 24 hours to once again register their interest in Hugo Ekitike. As reported, if Liverpool do not manage to get Alexander Isak, they want to go for Ekitike. Frankfurt have not reached an agreement with any club so far, and they're in talks with Newcastle and Liverpool. So far, there has only been one concrete written offer from Newcastle United. So from Frankfurt's position, this is the perfect scenario. A bidding war, 2 football clubs going at it with regards to the signature of Hugo Ekitike. He's also come out and said Alexander Isak is the priority for Liverpool internally, and he always been, and there is still the number 1 target, followed by Ekitike, as reported. The key now is Isak. If Liverpool do not get Isak, they will push for Ekitike. However, Newcastle can imagine playing with both Isak and Ekitike. I don't see how Eddie Howe fits all of this in. Eintracht Frankfurt have not reached an agreement with any club. You've got 2 left wingers in Harvey Barnes and Gordon, which are both very good. You've got 2 right wingers in Murphy and Elanga. And then you're going to have 2 strikers. I don't see a world in which Ekitike and Alexander Isak play in the same 11. I don't see it. Because Ekitike is a winger. He's not better than Murphy, Elanga, Barnes, or Gordon. But he's not a winger. He shouldn't be playing out of position. He's a number 9. Gordon, for me, is a massive, massive threat. And he potentially could be leaving Newcastle if they bring in Ekitike. After all, that guy is a Liverpool fan. So it's going to be a very, very interesting situation to see what happens with this entire saga on both players. Florian Plettenberg has also put out saying Newcastle United have made significant progress in talks with Hugo Ekitike. It's advanced. Frankfurt are expecting a second offer from Newcastle very, very soon. So that bid is going to come in a matter of, I would imagine the next day or 2. Now, Fabrizio Romano has also come out regarding the entire situation. He's still got his pinned tweet as the Liverpool Alexander Isak saga. He come out in the last couple of hours and said Hugo Ekitike remains the other option on Liverpool if Alexander Isak deal can't be agreed with Newcastle, as reported. The story for Ekitike remains 100% open. The fact that he keeps mentioning Liverpool list if Isak deal can't be agreed. So what we're saying is right now that it can be agreed until further notice. He's also got his pinned tweet, and it still remained his pinned tweet, which has done nearly 24 million views. The amount of views this guy gets over social media is obscene. Liverpool made club-to-club approach with Newcastle United to discuss a record bid for Alexander Isak. If Isak won't be available, Liverpool can enter the race. Decision up to Newcastle, as they never wanted to sell Isak. Offer a new deal. Yeah. I think Liverpool right now are playing 4D chess. They are playing 4D chess. And it's, from Newcastle's perspective, they can hold on to Alexander Isak and still have a very, very good season, but you don't want an unhappy player there. If he misses out on a dream move to someone like Liverpool, I would not want that situation. And I've seen this firsthand with Harry Kane. I've seen this. The Guardian have come out and said from Anfield sector, Liverpool have made an approach for Hugo Ekitike of Eintracht Frankfurt as the competition with Newcastle over a new striker intensifies. Alexander Isak tops their list of targets for Liverpool, who would be prepared to pay a British record fee to secure Newcastle centre forward but the understanding is the Sweden international is not for sale. Yeah, I think Ekitike right now could be a Liverpool player very, very soon. Let me know your thoughts. Make sure you drop a like. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I am